Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming by. It's Dawn back with you. And if you're stopping by for the first time, welcome. And thank you very much. I really do appreciate you joining me. Friends, my topic today is an unpleasant one. And so I do hope that you're not the ones who get queasy or grossed out by some medical issues, especially when it involves poop. Yes, poop, because I was scheduled for a colonoscopy last Thursday, which was March 21st, and a colonoscopy involves poop. Have you ever had a colonoscopy? It's nothing to be embarrassed about. I am not looking forward to it, but I learned that it's the best way to detect inflammatory bowel disease and cancer. This is my second colonoscopy. I had one in my 50s, but I don't remember most of it. I think the wait time between colonoscopies are every 10 years, or it could be 7. I'm not exactly sure. But it wasn't that it was a 10-year wait time for me. It was because of an incident that happened late last December. So for a few days in December, I noticed blood in my stool. I was very scared, and on December 29th, at work, I spoke to a coworker and a supervisor, and they urged me to go get treated immediately. I didn't want to go because it was my last day of work and I wanted to go around to say goodbye to staff, but they insisted that I leave immediately. That for them that was a very serious issue. I was really disappointed as it was my last day at work, as I had retired 2 weeks before. So I went to an urgent care facility, and they could not find a reason for the bleeding even after a CAT scan. So I was referred to the major hospital for a colonoscopy. And on February 9th, I met with the doctor who would be doing the procedure. Even though I recently had a fit test done, which was negative, the doctor felt that me being way over 50 and as a diabetic, I was at a higher risk for colon cancer, so it was best that I get a colonoscopy done. You may not know what FIT is. The FIT means fecal immunochemical test. This is a test that can be done in the comfort of your own home. And if you follow the instructions provided in a kit, it is recommended for people who are basically young, healthy, have no relatives, immediate relatives who have had colon cancer or a certain kind of polyps. So that was my reason for being referred for a colonoscopy, blood in the stool. But you may be referred for other reasons than blood in the stool. You're 50 years old, or say from 45 to 50 years old or older, so you're classified as a higher risk. You have had a stool blood test that was positive, and you have a personal history or family history of colon cancer or certain kind of polyps. There are many reasons for blood in the stool. Some are inflammation of the lining of the colon, or it's otherwise called colitis, and certain kind of polyps. Some people get polyps that can grow into colon cancer, and then there are hemorrhoids. These hemorrhoids are veins that will bleed outside or inside of the rectum. Two people get fissures or cut or tear of the rectum. A colonoscopy is very important. Colon cancer, if it's caught early, is more likely to be cured. But like any other procedure, a colonoscopy has its risk, though low. One could have a bad reaction to the medication, this sedation medication. There could be bleeding if there are biopsies and the removal of polyps, and the large intestines could be punctured, although this rarely happens. Remember that the healthcare providers will stop if for any reason the procedure becomes too risky. Polyps or cancer could be missed during a colonoscopy, so please follow the instructions that you're given before the procedure. These instructions will tell you how to completely clean the colon, because a clean colon allows the doctor to see properly in the colon and not miss any polyp or cancer. I was going to be knocked out, so I wasn't looking forward to this procedure. I was really scared, but I know that it is important. It could save my life. If something is brewing there, it will be caught early. Early because it has been almost 3 months since I first saw the blood in my stool, but yeah, I guess that's early. So here's my prep stash, and there's a picture of me in the bathroom drinking. I stayed in the bathroom because I was afraid that I was going to vomit. And like I said, it wasn't that bad. I didn't vomit. It went down. The pico salax has an orange flavor. So it was nice. And it was only 2 8-ounce glasses. In order to have a good outcome for your colonoscopy, you have to prepare well. Follow the instructions that are given. For days leading up to the procedure, I had to restrict my diet. And on top of that, I was taking in less food. For times I was so hungry. I had to watch fiber intake, dairy intake, all of those, plus a liquid diet for a while, especially the last day, and clear fluids. No, I should not consume colored stuff like Jello should not be red or purple, or do they have purple Jello? I guess so. Purple or blue, or things that could look like blood in the colon. You should avoid. So please do not try to eat or do the things that they say you shouldn't do, because you could be asked to do it another time, because the doctors are seeing that they won't be able to see inside the colon well, so they'll tell you to do it again. So to avoid that, prepare well. It's hard. It's kind of what do you call it? Really unpleasant. But since it's going to save your life, you do it. And that's how I felt. I changed my perspective on, what I thought of it or how I was feeling, and I followed their their instructions. And you know what? The third day after my diet, I wasn't so hungry. And years ago, they used to let you drink tons of fluid, but apparently, with new technology, they have discovered that it doesn't have to be all that drinking. So I only had 16 ounces of the purge. So you should really follow the instructions. I am not giving medical advice here. I'm only hoping that this video will help you to decide to have a colonoscopy. Remember that colon cancer is preventable, treatable, and beatable. It's the third most common cancer and second most cause of cancer death. And remember too, the American College of Gastroenterologists advise that people should start getting cancer screening from as early as age 45. So folks, here I am. I'm on my way to get my colonoscopy done. See you later. So folks, I had my colonoscopy done, and the result was that I don't have any cancer or polyps to be removed. I have hemorrhoids, no doubt brought on by Ozempic. While I was on Ozempic and was suffering from constipation, I think that's how I developed hemorrhoids. But I have to go back to see the doctor in 8 weeks, so we'll deal with the hemorrhoids then. But I just want to encourage you to go get yours done, even if you're not, feeling any or have any symptoms. It's good to get it done. Remember Chadwick Boseman? He was only 43 and he died from colon cancer, or I think it was colorectal, but just in that same vein, same family. So go get it done. And remember that low fiber diet and high fatty foods, smoking and inactive lifestyle contribute to cancer. So either cut these out of your life or improve on the things that need improving, like the fiber and exercising. Folks, I was wrong. I feared a colonoscopy, but I shifted my perspective, and like I said, years ago the drinking was terrible, but now the volume has been lessened, so there's nothing to fear. Just go ahead and get it done. And something I forgot to mention, one thing they insist on is that you must have a responsible adult to drive you after the procedure or to accompany you on your way home in a taxi or on public transportation. So I hope I did some good by trying to tell you to get a colonoscopy done, and I hope you will go and get it done. I am saying goodbye now, and I hope to see you again. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment on this video. Thank you so much. And again, come back. I want to see you here. Okay? Bye now.